Hello everybody, I'm going to be reading from my book, Dreaming All Things Great. And the story that I'll read to you is the story called The Appraisal. The manager's office frowns with an atmosphere. The pull so strong. When things go wrong, the manager's office. A grand parade, not for a rehearsal. Like the gates of heaven. In all its splendor, it is the hour of the appraisal. Man-made judgment day. The door is closed, but the book of judgment is open. Thomas stands behind a chair. All seems lost. Sit, Thomas. The order is given across the desk. All Thomas can see, his name standing out in block capitals, Thomas O'Reilly. Under his name lie a heap of papers. Under this heap lay all the carrots and sticks, but which outweigh which? Like a cat out of the box. The manager reads out a catalogue of all targets that Thomas missed. Thomas feels his breath fading, his services no longer valued. As he stands to leave, all he can see is his world upside down. High and mighty, the manager sits on a golden throne. She watches his every reaction, that twitch in her eye, those tears he's holding back. The pleasure in her eyes, a dagger to his soul. Sign this and that. And this is your copy. His sweaty and shaky hand grips tight that piece of paper. When he kindly leaves the office, the staff room is but too far away. Tears roll, every sniffle venting out sorrow. In the corridors of power, his colleagues watch. One or two come to console. The shame too great to bear. For the corridors of power are too cold. Thomas braves the day. When he finally gets home, reality knocks again. Sipping hard on a glass filled with neat gin. His appraisal right there in front of him. Raising his clenched fist high above the table, upon the umpteenth time that scrunched up paper crumbles under it. Knuckles bruised and bleeding. Thomas straightens the piece of paper. Through teary eyes he begins to read. It has become apparent Thomas has some confusion. Thomas is reluctant to embrace his duties. Thomas has not displayed the leading behaviors required in this role. His eyes remain fixed on the knot. Thomas has no clear planning of his day. Thomas needs to be prompted to do the basics. Thomas has not progressed at the desired rate. Thomas is not visible. The job he so much wanted slipping from his hands. Just then the door opens. His pregnant wife walks in. On a bosom his tears roll. I'm afraid I could be laid off. His voice trembles as he speaks. We have a baby coming. Christmas is around the corner. What will we do? Is all she wanted to know. In his head, the question echoes. What are you going to do about it? Thomas does not sleep a wink that night. The following morning, 2 painkillers to ease his thumping headache. Thomas readies himself for work. The voice in his head echoes again. What are you going to do? Heck, now hear the angels sing. Listen to what they say. High up on the second floor, the sun's rays shoot through a wide window. Through them the manager stands, a goddess high and mighty, looking across for inspiration. The beautiful geraniums hanging from the walls. The joy of watching passers-by. On a day as beautiful as this, doubting Thomas gathered his strength, approached her from behind. Mrs. Thomas, Mrs. Thomas. His voice trembled. I had a good think. I now understand my shortcomings. I want to keep my job. I will give it my all. A smile on her face, the power in her eyes, the slight tilt of her head. I will extend your probation period by a further 3 months. Prove your very best to me. You may still have a job. Thank you for listening. Tomorrow, I'll read to you another story from this collection of short stories, Dreaming All Things Great. Thank you very much.